So I'm just working on a Sno-Tek Snowblower here, and it's got what is normally a Kohler carburetor. But if you guys have an engine with one of these carburetors that surges up and down, I'll show you how to fix this issue. Now the model of snowblower that I'm currently working on is a Sno-Tek, but if we come down here, you guys will be able to see that it's a Storm Force LCT, that's liquid combustion technology, and that's a 208cc engine. They make it fairly easy for me to access the carburetor. They have this little access panel here, and if we come down here and have a look at the carburetor, you can see that the low idle speed jet there is sitting right in there. So all you do is you remove this little throttle backstop here, you pop that out, and then you take a little flathead screwdriver and you can just go in here and pry that up. Essentially, it's just an idle jet. And what happens is this hole, sometimes it gets some gunk built up in there. Your engine will surge on idle, and you'll find that you'll have to turn your choke on slightly to get your engine to run normal. And what's happening is this gets clogged up a little bit and it lets less fuel through, so you're actually running your engine lean. So after I cleaned the carburetor, it was still surging. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to be drilling the hole out in the bottom of this. But there's a problem, because a lot of you guys aren't going to have this right here. This is a miniature drill bit set, and I got this in Port Colborne from Smith Industrial Supply, shout out to them. But this, you guys can see, it's measured in thousandths of an inch. This is a red jet. Now sometimes there's black ones. There's different sizes. Red, I believe, is the larger one, but it's still not big enough. You get one of these little things here, and you can go in and you can select the size of drill bit that you want to use. Now, a lot of times you're going to want to use a 1/64th drill bit. Now that's going to be 0.015. But you can see here that I don't have a 0.015. I have a 0.0145 and I have a 0.016. So I tried the 0.016 and I put it into the hole there, and it went right through. So I knew that that hole was already larger than 0.016, so that's 16 thousandths of an inch. So I went up to 0.018. And I went in and I just bored it out slightly bigger. Now, the problem's going to be if you don't have one of these kits and you try to drill one of these out, if you go too big, now you're going to be too rich and there's no way to lean yourself out. Whereas if you start low and go slow, so you start with a small drill bit, pop this back into your carb, always let it warm up to operating temperature to find out if you solved the issue or not, because sometimes an engine will surge just because it's cold, and you get it up to operating temperature and it will make sure that you have the optimal 14.7:1 fuel ratio. But like I said, start low, go slow, and you can always work your way up. But if you oversize it and you put it in and it starts running rough, then you're going to have to buy a replacement one and then start all over again. So what I'm going to do is fire this thing up and we're going to see if we solve the issue. Okay, so I drilled it out to 18 thousandths of an inch and I put it back in, I fired it up, I let it warm up, and the engine still surges. So I've moved up to 0.020, that's a 20 thou drill bit. You guys can see here that it's tight and it's not falling out. So I'm going to drill this through until the drill bit becomes visible in that big hole there, and then we're going to go put this back in and fire it up again, let it warm up, and see if it solves our issue of the surging or the hunting. Now I have a little hand chuck here to go with my little small micro drill bits, and I just use a pair of locking pliers so that I can tighten the drill bit into the chuck, and then I just use this to thread my jet by hand there. Now I'm not sure how this will pick up on the camera, but you can see a little golden discoloration on the tip of that drill bit, and that's actually the little bits of brass that it's picking up. Again, you want to start low and go slow. Okay, so I got the jet back in there now, drilled out to 20 thousandths of an inch, and we're going to try that. When it's on the run position, it hunts, and that's because it's running lean. Yet when we take the choke and we put it to the halfway mark in between full choke on and run, what that does is it slightly closes your butterfly valve and richens the fuel mixture. So you're getting more fuel into your engine, which if it runs smooth with the choke on, you either have a slightly plugged up main jet or your pilot jet has some gunk in it. And you guys have to remember, this is a trial and error process, but if you take your time and go slow and do it right, you should get results. Okay, so at 22.5 thou, I can start to hear a difference that every now and then it starts to smooth out and then it starts hunting again. So I'm gonna go slightly larger. Okay, so it's the next day. I ended up getting this machine running. And once you get the idle speed jet drilled to the proper size, it should sound a little something like this. And the magic number for this engine was 28 thousandths of an inch on that idle jet. Now, I wouldn't recommend just taking a 28 thousandths of an inch drill bit and drilling out yours, because every machine is going to be different. So like I said before, you're going to want to start low, go slow, and work your way up. And a little piece of important information that I would like to add here, you guys want to make sure that your carburetor is clean before you go ahead and do this, because if you have a main jet that's slightly plugged up, then drilling out your pilot or your idle speed jet isn't really going to make a difference, because you're going to have some gunk in your main jet that's going to be leaning out your fuel mixture. So you're going to want to make sure that your carburetor is as clean as possible. So soak it in some carb cleaner or use an ultrasonic cleaner like I did. But if you guys enjoyed the video, think about leaving me a thumbs up. You know, it really helps me out. You can click here to subscribe and click over here to watch one of my previous videos. I upload every single week, so be sure to stop on by next week. Check the channel out for new content. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.